my father and Stan Bernacek were putting the Polish Armed Forces Museum together, I told Stan, I said, Stan, if I ever come to France, I ain't going to Paris. He said, Vito, why not? I said, well, I'm coming to Normandy. I'm going to retrace the route of the 1st Polish Armored Division. And that's exactly what me and Betty are doing here 40 years later. Thank you, 1st Polish Armored Division and General Maciek. June 6, 1944 was the Allied invasion of Normandy, and the Americans landed and came through here on Omaha Beach. It was a joint operation. It was called Operation Overlord. Biggest military operation ever in world history, and even today stands as the biggest one in world history. A lot of soldiers lost their lives. Allied soldiers, American, British, Canadian, French, a lot of lives lost. We're going to be going to the cemetery pretty soon, but this memorial marks the site of the Americans who opened up the spearhead and came through on this beach here, Omaha Beach. Normandy Cemetery, thousands of American soldiers buried here. Flag is at half staff all the time. If you are an American soldier, veteran, or have family members, friends in the military, and love our country, try and make it out to Normandy. It's right on Omaha Beach.
It's pretty somber to see all the headstones that are out here, and these are just the American lives that were lost.
Operation Overlord Museum in Normandy, and pretty impressive. They've got a lot of Sherman tanks down here, a lot of Higgins boats, a lot of artillery pieces, original uniforms, all original stuff, a lot of bridges. Very impressive museum. Definitely recommend Operation Overlord Museum.
There's an exhibit here for the 1st Polish Army Division, which Vito's dad was a part of.
These are most of the Allied commanders. This circle is John Julius.
From the Royal Air Force.
Yeah, he's a Royal Air Force guy. To his right is Eisenhower, to his left is Omar Bradley, General. We're not far from Omaha Beach, and you might recognize a lot of these buildings from old war footage. Comes right through where the Americans broke through, and they got a lot of pictures on the buildings as the building stands and as soldiers and vehicles are right next to us. So pretty cool place, pretty cool little town.
Tribute to the Polish that supported the war and were fighting on this land.
Tribute to the Poles right here. Nice tribute to the 1st Polish Armored Division and General Stanislaw Maciek. That's in French and in Polish down below. The Plaza Shamaraches Igre Kursel, that's where it took place. Pod Koniec, Lipia 1944. The end of 1944. Vylatowice 16,000. Zadierosy 400. 16,000 troops, 400. Zlogov Polski Division for the Polish Armored Division. Men that came through here under the command of General Stanislaw Maciek. Zawolność Nacja I Wasza.
This is in honor of General Charles de Gaulle, one of the generals in the French army. We're finishing up our day at Juno Beach. We started in Omaha. How would you summarize how today went?
Full day. We started out going down to Omaha Beach, checking out the Omaha Memorial. Then from the Omaha Beach area, we went up to Normandy American Cemetery. For me, very emotional to see all those young guys and young women buried in all those crosses, but the cemetery is very well kept, very beautiful. Definitely recommend going to Normandy American Cemetery if you ever come to Normandy. Then we went to the D-Day Museum, which is phenomenal. The best museum I think I've ever been to in my life, relative to military artifacts, original equipment, uniforms, tanks, trucks, howitzers, weapons. I mean, it looks, if you're standing next to some of these objects, it looks like you're gone back to 1944. So then we finished up here at Juno Beach, and as you can see behind me, it's the dedication to the Polish 1st Armored Division who landed here, a second wave with the Canadians, and swept through and continued their push towards the Falaise Gap, which we'll be going to tomorrow.